All right, welcome. We are live. I am Drew. This is Of Mouse and Man. My little mouse Patches is right here at my feet, hanging out as always, helping me as always. Glad you can join us. Look forward to having some fun here with episode 5, session 5 of our playthrough of Marvel Spider-Man for the PlayStation 4. It's been a lot of fun so far and look forward to continuing it. Please like, subscribe, all those things. Really appreciate your support of the channel. Drop a message in the chat or a comment down below if you are so inclined. We welcome any and all participation. And we're going to have some fun once again. So I'm going to take a moment as I do and get myself situated here, and we will be off and running. We got an Amber Alert here on the phone. Hope all the children are okay. I do not say that lightly. I've been watching all kinds of movies the last few days. I did 2 consecutive nights at the drive-in, which was a lot of fun. I haven't been to a drive-in in a good long while, and went to one and saw Twisters for the second time on a big screen. Really enjoyed that. Confirmed that I do like that movie. And then last night I saw a double feature. I saw Inside Out for the second time and Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes for the first, both of which were very good. And for the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, I was the only car in the lot. So it was like a private outdoor screening. It was pretty cool. Accidentally just disliked my own video. Please don't do that unless you strongly dislike me. And just for the record's sake, show my t-shirt here. Darth Vader, #1 dad. It's not a Star Wars night here on the channel, but I don't have a Spider-Man t-shirt, so here we are. Did I unmute it? Yes.
Ignore Martin Lee forever. I need to start investigating him.
Friends, today we have a very special caller, breaking important news right here, because where else? Mayor Osborne, thanks for calling in.
No, thank you, Jonah. When you were publishing the Bugle, you were always fair to me. Tough, sure, but fair.
Well, that's my job, Mr. Mayor. All I have is my integrity, and I won't compromise it for anyone. Now, what's this crucial breaking news you're revealing for the first time anywhere on my show?
Well, after the brutal, cowardly City Hall bombing that almost claimed my life, it's clear our understaffed police department needs help. And I want to reassure the people of New York that I am providing it.
Aha! I said it! You all heard me say we needed this. Are you using my idea of bringing in cops from Lake Placid?
Ah, no. though that was a fine idea. No, this would be a security contractor, much like the ones our military uses to assist our troops overseas. I can't name it until the contracts are signed, but their qualifications are impeccable.
Well, that sounds terrific, Mr. Mayor. Though, of course, I'll have to reserve my tough but fair final judgment until I have all the facts.
I'd expect nothing less. And let me stress, this is in no way replacing our brave officers of the law. Just augmenting in a way that cuts through the red tape and gets results.
And results are what we want. You know, I'm glad you're here, so I can share my theory on how Spider-Man may well be working with the demons.
And a fascinating theory it is, I'm sure. But my doctors are advising me to get some rest now, so if you don't mind.
Oh, of course. Thank you for calling in, Mr. Mayor. My lines are open for you anytime. Jared, did you hear? Tough but fair! That's our new slogan. I don't care who else is using it. Don't care.
All units, just received report of a bomb threat. Available officers, move on Yorkville.
Backpacks are a little bit of a hike. Oh, we got an active crime though. These are my friends. Okay.
Spider-Man, thank God. Demons have rigged explosives all over the building, but we can't get close.
Point me at him, officer. I'm here to help.
We've located the primary device. If you can disable it, it'll cough up an arming key. You can use that to locate and disable the secondary device.
Got it. Keep your men back. I'll radio when it's clear. Not again! Not on my watch! Alright. Time to get that arming key. Bomb triggers wired in series.
It's been a minute since we did one of these. So we got to remember the arrows. Dave, I just kicked some criminal ass, and we are now defusing their bomb. So I wanna... Let's see here. Remove, remove, remove. That one stays. Oh, they keep making games. They're not slowing down there. I think we need to go minus... Can you put this one? -2. The Jurassic Park games, I have not. I don't know that they've made... I know they've made a Lego Jurassic Park game or two, but I don't know about the others. If there are any good ones, I'd like to know about them. Didn't you say you were playing one? I think we need to do this. This is kind of tricky.
That did it.
That was it? Oh, you have not.
One down.
Forget who was telling me that
Secondary
then.
bombs are on a timer though. Gotta hurry.
You said you were playing some kind of game. I can't remember what it was. Uh-oh, we've got a... Wait, we've got a timer here? Uh-oh, where's the other bomb? "30 seconds. Where is it? Oh boy. Is it inside? Something's about to blow up. Uh-oh. Well, that sucks. Sorry, everyone.
Breaking news just in. My sources tell me the police are now looking at the demons as the primary suspects in the City Hall bombing. If that is in fact the case, I retract what I said about Spider-Man not being to blame. He would be, at the very least, partially responsible. Because the reckless manner in which Wilson Fisk was brought down directly created the void the demons poured into, like the poison they are. Actions have consequences, my friends. That's something Spider-Man has never understood.
Oh boy. Rockets! They got rockets! Not getting much coverage. I should look for more towers to activate.
Attention units. A truck carrying an armed explosive is evading pursuit. Report came in from Lenox Hill.
Expressway near Atlantic Avenue. Please respond code 2. Got an 1165 on the eastbound side of the Manhattan.
Empire State. Why won't the button work? Is it because there was nothing to latch onto, or is my button broke?
Outside of the Brooklyn Queens Expressway near Atlantic Avenue. Please respond code 2. 10-4, they moving into the church. Thanks for the heads up.
All units, 10:30 on an armored car. Suspects are masked. Converge on Grand Central. Over.
Demons robbing an armored car. You can bet that money isn't going to someone's quinceañera. There are easier ways to make money, guys. Less socially destructive, too.
Hello. Please stop wailing on me. Oof. Oh, I forgot. Oh wait, the directional pad's working. I thought I was using my controller that has a broken directional pad, which is problematic in this game if you need to heal.
Hold tight.
Hey! In the truck! Lock down!
It's one thing to rob an armored truck. It's another to put lives at risk. I need to stop the demons.
It's another thing to put lives at risk. So I'll go and fling large metal trash cans around a crowded city street. You're watching the crazy Disney lady? I like her. She's a lot of fun. She's got good energy. She seems to really enjoy herself. I mean, they all do though. Like, I think the good ones seem to be enjoying themselves, or at least maintain a good level of energy, no matter how long they're out there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Dave. They're out there, like these major streamers, like some of the real popular ones, like her or Coda or Resort TV or even Ron on the Go. They really have a lot of stamina for what they're doing. Sounds good, Dave. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, they have a lot of stamina because it is not like, I mean, if you've ever been to a theme park, like it's not the easiest thing to be there in general. It takes a lot out of you between the walking and the heat and the just the crowd levels and stuff. Like it kind of is a assault on the senses, and then to be filming that whole time, it's a lot. So yeah, you have to really like it to be good at it, I think. Certainly to keep it up consistently.
Sorry, just to be clear, you see Spider-Man and he doesn't lift up
My streaming career kind of was over before it began because of just things that happen in life and I moved, but I may be on my way back, so you may see more Disneyland streams from me before too long. We'll see about that. Stay tuned. I don't know if I'll ever have the stamina to be out there, though, as much as like Tanya or Resort TV or anything. It's just to be there like every day or every other day is kind of a lot, and for hours at a time. But I certainly admire the ones who do it because I enjoy watching them. I'm grateful for their stamina. Javier from Just a Guy and a Girl is another one I'd throw in there as a pretty hardcore grinder out at the parks. He is out there a lot and in the middle of the day. Like I definitely do not have the desire or the stamina to be streaming out there in the heat of the day, like with any level of consistency. I just don't like to go when it's that hot out. I'm more of a nighttime Disneyland guy.
MJ's hunch was right. Place is crawling with demons. Gotta take these guys out, then have a look around.
是我该做的，让我来吧。怎么那么久？那就把它弄通，快点！我们已经迟了。
Oh my god.
所谓，没人知道这个地方。
Okay, that's all of them. High security lock. They use these on banks, not recycling centers. Maybe if I can find where it gets its power from.
Oh, hey, Patches. Oh, he's so handsome. Just look at him. Oh, he's so handsome. Well, this young man. My buddy Patches went with me the last 2 nights to the drive-in, which I was just talking about earlier, and we had a lot of fun. He has his bed right up there in the front seat, and got some snacks for him. Got him nice. We had a nice little play session in the big parking lot in the middle of the intermission. So he was living large, and we were having a lot of fun. He doesn't usually get to come to the movies, so that was a nice treat. Right, bud? Yeah. The front seat bed is something we call puppy privileges. He's earned them. He's paid his dues over the years with me. Okay, what are we looking for? Oh yeah, the power source to the door.
Looks like I could override the circuit. Need my electric webs.
Electric webs, do I have those? Patches. I know this guy. I know this young man.
Gotta set the main circuit first.
Spider-Man game electric web. How do I use this? What the heck? How to shoot electric web. Why does it seem like he's just firing it? Okay, wait.
Well, that did something. Looks like the circuits need a little more juice.
Okay, so there is an aim button. Good to know.
Gotta find a junction box.
Oh my god.
If I were a junction box, where would I hide? There. Looks like the circuit's still stable. Maybe there's another junction box close by. Uh-huh. Gotcha. Almost there. One more box should do it. That's it.
Okay.
Oh, man. These must be where they're planning to attack. Wait. These are Osborn campaign offices. All the paths originate from the same address. Lots of high-tech equipment. Maybe later I can recycle this stuff into some weapons of my own. Explosives from Fisk's construction site. Truck bombs? This is crazy. Guns from Fisk's armory. This wasn't a gang war. The demons were stealing from Fisk to go after Mayor Osborn.
Hey, did you find Lee?
No, but you were right. Lee's using this place as a front for the demons. Bomb making, gun running.
Oh my god.
And it looks like they're planning another attack. This time on Norman Osborn's campaign offices.
Lee must have some kind of beef with Norman Osborn.
I found an address here. I think it's their staging area. If I hurry, I might be able to stop them.
Be careful.
Yuri, it's me.
Make it quick. I'm busy getting yelled at by my boss.
Martin Lee and the demons are planning another attack, this time on Norman Osborn's campaign offices.
Are you sure? We've had a lot of false leads in the past week.
Trust me on this one. I'm sending you the address of a recycling center. You'll find all the evidence there.
Got it. I'll get those campaign offices evacuated. But if you're wrong about this, you're gonna help me find a new job.
buddy.
Consolidated shipping. A lot of guys. I should try to do this quietly, but also with style.
Very serious about package security, snipers on the roof and all of that. Can now craft the trip mine.
I can use that stuff I found at the recycling center.
Perhaps we'll do that. By perhaps, I mean we absolutely will. Think of how many times your hopes and fears have been realized. Where are these experiences now? Says reminder on my phone from Sam Harris's Waking Up meditation app. Highly recommend if you are into meditation apps. He's got a good one.
Nice. Love using bad guys' own weapons against them.
PlayStation is wheezing so hard. You probably can hear that. Notwithstanding
And
the
that, my friends, is what karmic
noise
justice looks
cancellation on the microphone.
like. Nap time.
Always in transit. Is that a good slogan? Wouldn't you want something to not always be in transit, to be like delivered at some point? So I guess we're done being okay. Yeah, we're relatively fucked here, maybe. Oh boy, wrong side of the fence to climb on. Okay. Oof. First death in a little while.
Sleep it off.
He's so not stealthy about his stealth takedowns. It kind of bugs me. Like if there's anyone in the area, you're spotted. Patches, oh buddy. What a handsome young man.
Okay, back to Sneaky Spider.
Really rainy day here in New York City. Speaking of which, I have these really interesting details and I do dream journaling, and I have these very interesting details that pop up sometimes and seem to predict things about the following day. They either predict or they prompt them, like unconsciously. So like the other night I had a dream about, I was sitting in a movie theater wearing a New York Rangers hockey jersey, which doesn't make any sense as far as something I'd been thinking about, or I don't care about the Rangers, I don't think about the Rangers. But I was wearing the Rangers thing, and then the next day I streamed the Disney Afternoon Collection for the first time, and chose to play the Rescue Rangers game, not at all thinking about the dream consciously or anything. But I realized, well after the stream was over, that I had chosen that and spent the whole stream playing that game and actually, finishing it. And I just wonder, like, whether the dream was a premonition of the stream, or the dream sort of unconsciously encouraged me to pick that game in the stream. But nonetheless, even if it was an unconscious prompting, I had not planned on doing the Afternoon Collection that day or anything. It just sort of like came up, and then I had a choice between a number of games, one of which was the Rescue Rangers. And that's not really even the greatest example of what I'm talking about. There's been others that are like really interesting and appear to be premonitions. There was one recently where I was in a dream, just this little segment where I was like navigating a Chevrolet car in a very tight spot, and the next day my aunt happened to be in our driveway, unbeknownst to me. I didn't know she was going to be there, and I took a short drive with her, also unplanned. And at the end of that, she unexpectedly asked me to help her maneuver the car in our driveway that had like all these cars in it, and so it was like a very tight space, and she had a Chevrolet Trailblazer. And so it was just very random that these things like pop up in dreams as like very odd details, and then become manifest in the day on some level. There's another one where, and they're always like odd outlier type details, not at all really part of the story of the dream sequence or anything, just little details that I record in my journal when I wake up, and then notice later in the day they had something to do with something that happened. Like, I dreamed of my dog throwing up one time. That has nothing to do with anything in the dream. It's not something I've ever dreamt about before or since. And the very next morning, we woke up, and he gets out. He, just immediately throws up on the carpet, which is something he's never done before or since.
Okay, they think I'm gone.
All of this is not to say that I am some kind of psychic or special person or anything, but it is to say that there are fruits, I think, to be had for all of us if we pay closer attention to our dream life and what's going on in it. Because the one thing I've noticed as well, like, is how easily, detail is lost if you don't record it pretty quickly upon waking up. Like, and even if you do, it's hard to capture everything that happened. But I've found it very interesting. And apart from those like details and things that you notice that might have something to do with things, yet to happen in real life, dreams say so much about your psychological state. The recurring themes that pop up have a lot to do with, your mental state. Even if you don't think that there's a spiritual or psychic component to it at all, your mental state, your psychology is very much on display in an abstract way in your dream life. I don't think that's news to anybody. That's what the classic psychoanalyst's couch was all about. in large part. So anyway, that's my dream discussion for the night. Also, yeah, check out my Rescue Rangers stream if you are curious about that. It was really frustrating at first until I discovered the rewind button.
Half of Manhattan with the stockpile.
Those games are punishing those old, like, classic side scrollers. They're also very short, so I wonder, I was speculating when I was playing it, like, did they make these games back in the day so freaking hard because they were so short, and therefore, like, for anyone to feel like they were getting value out of the game, they had to really make it so that you had to put a lot of effort in it to get through it. Otherwise, you'd just be playing a game for an hour and you'd be done. And then you'd be like, where did my $50 or whatever they cost? You know, I think it was relatively expensive even back in the day.
Invoice from an auto shop.
That's my theory.
Pale Horse Rides.
Now back to paying attention to our to the game at hand.
What else can I find around here? They have bases all around the city.
Demon warehouses. Maybe the authorities should look into this. You may filter any of the map icons on the legend page.
This is bigger than I thought. Looks like the demons have an army.
The apes in Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes that I saw last night at a solo drive-in theater screening had these electric weapons as well. Very similar. What do we do about you? Is he immune to that? No.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it was definitely not this. Hey, MJ. I think I stopped the demon's attack on Osborn's campaign office.
Nice. Did you find it?
No, but I found something we should look into. A place called Pale Horse Rides.
Sounds familiar. I'll check it out and get back to you.
Woo. Get off me. Oof. I need to get away from this for a minute. Oh, damn. The Yakuza over here.
MJ, I think I stopped the demon's attack on Osborn's campaign offices.
Did you find Lee?
No, but I found something we should look into. A place called Pale Horse Rides.
Sounds familiar.
Can't keep up with the amount of dodging I need to do here. Oh my god. I just end up doing like cartwheels, trying to dodge everything. Take your little electrical ropes and get the F away. Ow. Woo!
Silverbird, we're descending to location.
This is the most intense one in a while.
Another one.
These guys look questionable.
Safety's off.
Well, this is new.
No. This one's mine. All right. I'm executing this son of a...
Hey! That's not how we do things. Down!
You just killed like a bunch of them.
Whoa, whoa! Before we
Probably.
do this, who the hell are you guys?
Code SM1. Code SM1. Holding for orders. Copy code SM1. I have a visual. Hold for Silverbird.
Nice entrance. Solid 8 out of 10. 9 out of 10.
Release him. He works with us.
The RoboCop unit over here.
Yuri, explanation, please?
This is Silver Sablinova, head of Sable International, a private security force. Paid for by Mayor Osborn.
Oh, the mayor has a pet army now?
Next time you get in my way, I will not be so gentle. Go. We'll talk later.
Not sketchy at all. The mayor has his own private little SS.
Hey, sorry about that Sable thing. I should have told you earlier, but it all happened so
Also,
fast.
was Osborn
It's okay.
the Osborn was
Still
not
best
the
buds.
mayor in the
We're not best buds.
Well, that took a dark turn.
in the
Anyway,
Sam Raimi,
Sable
the
has
Tobey
mayor's
Maguire
ear and
movie, was
unchecked
a
authority. We've searched that address you gave me, found plenty of evidence of a bomb plot, but nothing that leads back to Martin Lee.
I'm working on that. Hey, MJ.
Hey, so I dredged up some
He's
records
just, like,
on Martin Lee's other business holdings.
strolling through this
He's got places
rooftop
all over
party.
the city.
Huh. The locations line up with a map I found at that shipping business. I'll check them out.
Let me know what you find at each one, and I'll work on building a case.
You got it. I'm headed to Lee's office at Feast to see if I can learn more about why he's doing this. And what he's got planned next.
Okay, say hi to May for me. Wait, you don't think she's in danger, do you?
No. Lee's only got one target on his mind. Norman Osborn.
What does it
Missed
say?
another call from Doc.
Peter, I wanted to make sure you're still available.
Ambrosch,
I can't pay you
load
yet, but I've
spore.
pulled enough strings to keep the wolves from the door a bit longer. If we can get up and running, I know this new version of the project will attract investment.
What is going on over
Massive
here?
Investment. Stay ready.
Fingers triple crossed, Doc.
Stable control. Need a report of the situation.
$24.95, not a bad deal.
Reinforcements at Outpost Foxtrot. We're taking fire.
Where's this crime? Maybe get the rocket launcher, guys. I love how he's like, we don't kill people, and I'm just like throwing 18 people off of a building in like 5 minutes.
Silver Sable ought to put me on the payroll.
What are the purple things again? Research stations?
This is Stable Control. Need a report of the situation north of Houston. Traffic control point Charlie taking fire from demons.
The station is kind of my answer to Oscorp's hopefully soon to be discontinued chemical weapons research. Systematized counter agents to some of the world's most dangerous chemical agents. Of course, doing that analysis requires us to keep samples of said chemical agents in here. Okay. Hey, Dave. Oh, there's some Rangers jerseys. Speaking of Rangers jerseys, I was just talking about them. Glad you're still watching, Dave, and on the TV. That's how I like to watch YouTube.
Units, pursuit in progress of masked terrorists believed to have a bomb. Need immediate response at Union Square.
Spider-Man, yeah, he did get captured there for a second, but that was by the private thug security force that the mayor employs, apparently, and then the police bailed me out, so all good for now.
Need to stop him.
You know, Spider-Man has a way of getting out of the worst trouble. I'm trying, Dave. I'm more concerned about the swinging around skyscrapers on, you know, these webs than I am any of the villains we've encountered, although the last little brawl we had was a pretty intense one. That would be really fun if you could go to Burger King and just order up something for Spider-Man. Little combo meal.
Who's doing your old job?
Me. But I could always use more help. You know anyone?
Actually, I do. His name is Miles Morales.
Why does that sound familiar?
His father was being honored at City Hall.
Oh.
I talked to him at the funeral. He's a smart kid. He's just having a tough time.
I knew a boy like that once.
I remember it helped to stay busy. Might help him too. Here's his mom's number.
It's a different comic book universe, though.
I'll give her a call.
Do they ever do that? Crossovers with
You haven't
DC
heard
and
from
Marvel?
Mr. Lee, have you?
No, why?
Just curious. I've got a few minutes before work. I'm gonna look around, see if there's anything else I can do to help you out.
Oh, you don't have to.
I know. I want to.
What a good kid. Spider-Man versus Thanos.
I should check out Lee's office.
That's the second time I've heard that name tonight. Thanos is the Avengers villain? Is that right? I don't know that I know where he's from, but they were just talking about on Mondo's on Five Fire's Speculation Sunday. They were just talking about how Thanos is the one villain they haven't had at Oogie Boogie Bash yet.
Need help with those veggies?
I learned a long time ago you're more help staying out of the kitchen than in it.
That would be fun to see, Dave. Sounds good. I always forget I can run in here.
Hey, I heard you were at City Hall for the bombing. You okay?
It's the most exciting part of the game. Sweeping up piles of crud in the homeless shelter.
Just a little banged up. How are you doing?
Not bad. Your aunt's been helping me with my interview skills. I don't know. Not sure I'm cut out for the 9 to 5.
I know
I hear that. About to go back to it, though.
Pete, glad to see you're okay.
hanging in there. This office is locked. How do I get in there? Quietly.
I don't feel safe in
What does that say?
Maybe there's a vent.
Inspiration leads to motivation, leads to progress, leads to success. Nice little flow chart. One day at a time.
Can't fall asleep. That's when they get you.
This game is definitely really good. I can see why everyone loved it back in 2018.
Is this the same game or a different one?
They blur together. I get tired of winning.
You mean tired of me winning?
Hey, Eileen, May said your daughter reached out.
Yeah, she was worried I died in the blast, wants to reconnect. I don't know. It never worked out before.
You gotta take these things slow. Rebuild the trust. Any news about Mr. Lee, Pete? You hear anything? You tell us.
Don't think about it. Just stop thinking about it.
Pretty sure the homeless, he's like, you hear anything about Mr. Lee? Well, I'm pretty sure he's like a gang lord or something. But TBD. first time he's used spider powers
Never seen that room before.
in plain clothes.
Whoa, what the? High voltage lines. What needs this much power? Think I can overload that junction box. There.
I understand, but the account number is in Mr. Lee's office, which is inaccessible. I will call you back as soon as I can get that information. No, I don't know when that will be.
Lee's office is the other way. That room I saw from the crawl space. It should be right on the other side of the shrine.
Lovely couple here.
Lee's parents.
Oh, it's his
Looks like
parents.
there's a keyhole in the frame.
Seems like kind of a recent picture
Lee's
to be his
parents
parents.
abandoned him. Why build a shrine to the people who threw you away? This is the ghost story Lee's father read to him. About a demon that could only be mastered through balance.
Remember, the old man said, only balance can master the demon's strength. Without balance, the monster will turn on any who attempt to control it.
Lee did so much for New York. I can't believe he was hiding such darkness inside him. Lee's journal. Bet this fits the lock in the portrait.
Wilson Fisk has been arrested. I can barely believe it. The day I've planned for, dreamed of, is finally here, but for some reason I hesitate. Can I really go through with this? Things will happen so quickly if I give the word. My men will claim Fisk's... What? Ammo, his explosives, his secrets, will use that strength to teach Norman true pain. He'll know what it is to see the things he loves destroyed by his own hands, but achieving that end will mean giving up so much. Everything I've built here at Feast, all the good I've done, could be wiped out if my plan succeeds. My chance is here, yet still I hesitate. Should I turn back? A part of me wants to, but the demon is hungry, and I don't think I'm strong enough to hold it back. Well, well, well. How about the computer? Nothing?
Huh. The shrine in the photo is missing the picture. Some kind of puzzle lock. seems right.
Does it?
Oh, I see.
I don't. Unless we're trying to make the yin-yang thing. Somehow with these knobs. Dear May, very soon you'll hear stories about me, stories claiming I'm a terrorist and a murderer. Those stories will be true. But the story we wrote together, the story of Feast, is also true. I want you to know that I always believed in our mission.
Hope this means she's
It
out of
wasn't a
danger.
front or a show. It was an honest expression of my heart. When you help someone, you truly do help everyone. Please don't let my failings shake your belief. You are strong, May, strong enough to tell a new story at Feast, one unburdened by my faults. Thank you for all you've done. Take another look at this. What we're trying to mimic here, or unlock. Move the white one.
Yes. Whoa. What are you hiding, Lee? This is all about Norman Osborn. His whole career. Lee must have been obsessed with him.
Norman Osborn somehow killed his parents.
Lee was keeping tabs on Wilson Fisk, too. Trying to predict when he'd fall. Lee sure is obsessed with masks. Is it a Jungian thing? Like, he needed to pretend to be someone else to let his darkest feelings out? Pretended to be a demon, until he became one. Lee's giving his powers to the others. How does Lee imbue these with his power? Bioelectric induction? Compressed phase shift?
Can feel my power growing, feeding off my anger. Father would say I've lost the path of balance, that he could never understand. The only way to fight a monster is to become one.
Oscorp lost a lawsuit about improper clinical trials years ago. Did they cover this up? I've never heard of it.
Why would you have heard of that?
Whoa. This is the folder MJ found at the auction house. This might help us figure out what Lee's planning next.
Can feel my power growing, feeding off my anger.
I can feel your anger. Makes you stronger.
Phew. It's a burn room, wired to destroy evidence.
So... Oh, don't stand there.
Phew. It's a burn room, wired to destroy evidence. Need to overload those junction boxes. One more. The police had found this. Or may. Don't want to think of what could have happened. Now, how do I get out of here?
Hello, Peter.
Mr. Lee. I thought you were out of town.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Martin, you're back.
Didn't get that.
Thank you.
And heading off again shortly, I'm afraid. Just needed a few things from my office.
You must have heard about City Hall.
Yes. Tragic.
Peter was there. He was very lucky.
And an Osborn rally. I didn't know you were a fan. Well, what matters is you are both safe.
Amen.
But the bombers are still out there. Who knows what they've planned next?
I don't think you or May have anything to worry about. As long as you stay away from places you're not supposed to be. Well,
It's not a veiled threat at all.
I'll be back.
When my work is done.
Wait!
Yeah, I've definitely been racking up skill points that I haven't been
Captain, what's an
using just
I finally
yet.
got your evidence. Head to the Feast Center in Chinatown.
What am I going to find?
A nice lady named May Parker. And some really weird stuff hidden in Lee's office. But listen, he's got another attack planned.
Where? When?
Still working on that, but I think he's going to use something called Devil's Breath.
Sounds destructive. What is it?
A substance created by Oscorp. Probably a bioweapon of some kind. I have a folder full of info on it. I'm holding on to it for now. I'll send copies as soon as I can.
Okay, we'll check his office. If the evidence stands up, I'll put out an APB.
MJ, hey. Just checking in.
Peter, hey. Can I call you back?
I think you'll want to hear this. Wait, why are you whispering?
Just in the middle of something. How about we catch up over dinner? My place?
Oh, sure. I'll even cook.
Cool. See ya.
Wait, remember how you told me about Lee's corrupting touch? I think I just saw it in action.
How?
Some perfectly nice homeless people just jumped me. Thing is, they had glowing eyes. And I remembered Yuri telling me something
Also
similar
silver
about the guard
faces.
who released Shocker.
So Shocker was working for Lee? It's all connected.
There's more. But I guess we'll talk about it at dinner.
Yeah, see ya.
Dinner? What should I cook?
Flatbush Avenue exit. Sea services out. We'll notify once we're on scene and have the link. 1182, any available units? 1182 along the northbound side of the...
Stable ground teams.
Oh, hi, Doctor. How are you?
Parker, exciting news. Come by the lab.
Like now?
This is my defining moment. Can't wait to show you.
Cool. I've got dinner plans. Can I come by later?
Dinner can wait. You need to see this, Peter.
Okay. Be right there. Wonder if this means I have a job again. Guess I can stop by. Just for a minute.
You know he's gonna be late for dinner.
Reinforcements. Do you demons put on the masks when you get here? Or do you ride around like that? City's turning into a war zone. You're welcome.
We don't need your help, Spider-Man.
Stable teams, this is Control. What's our status in Nolita?
Traffic control point Charlie taking fire from demons.
Demons are down. I'll let you take it from here, officers.
That was close. These guys are like superhuman or something. Friggin' terrorists. Thanks for the assist.
Stay safe out there, officer. There's more where these came from.
All units, mass terrorists are believed to be transporting a bomb. Officers needed in Little Italy.
I guess I should investigate the hornet's nest over here. The Devil's Den.
Sorry, spider emergency.
I have to tell you, Triple J, I used to think you were exaggerating the danger to the city, but after the City Hall bombing, I gotta admit, you were right.
A lot of people have been telling me that, congratulating me, but I don't want congratulations. I would have loved to have been wrong. Or better yet, for those in a position of power to have listened to me and done something. They didn't, and I'm not sure they'll listen now. Unless concerned citizens like you and I make ourselves impossible to ignore. Stand up! Take your city back! That's the only way we can ever be sure that justice will be done. That and listening to me every day!
Couldn't find a way into the demon den there. We'll get to it.
All units, 1010 narcotic sale reported in progress. incident is ongoing near 2 bridges. Additional units requested to contain multiple hostile vehicles. Officers needed south of house.
There it is.
Use these shootout. That's not good for anybody. If this is over a parking space, it would be so New York.
让我们尝尝甜甜多久。拦住他！
Thanks for saving our butts, Spidey. You're welcome, scary fascist soldier guys.
Scary fascist soldier guys.
Bad sign. Doc sounded so excited on the phone. I wonder what's up.
I would definitely bet some money that this is about to cause him to miss his special dinner with Mary Jane, for sure. It is just set up that way.
As I warned, Nostra Nostradamus-like. After Spider-Man recklessly took down Wilson Fisk without preparing for the consequences, our streets are now filled with aspiring gangsters, each trying to out-psycho the other. My next guest is lucky to have survived an armed robbery. Sir, we're glad you're okay.
Thanks. It was nuts. These dudes walk in like they own the place, waving guns around.
Appalling. When a businessman is afraid to make an honest living.
Yeah, it was a lifesaver that Spider-Man came along and stopped him.
Weren't you listening? He caused the problem! Forgive me for raising my voice. I'm emotional at the thought of what you went through. Jared, our caller seems shaken. Let's let him go.
I'm fine.
Goodbye!
All units, pursuit in progress of masked terrorists believed to have a bomb. Nearby officers, please proceed to the West Village.
This is just like a ho-hum call in the city. Yet another masked terrorist who is believed to have a bomb. Spider-Man go stream the sunset with the camera, stream the moon. Yeah, he could do a very interesting live stream swinging around town.
Hey, Doctor.
Hello, Peter. I'll be just a minute.
Wow. Look at all this new stuff. Where did you get all this equipment?
Called in every last favor. Took out a few loans. It's like we're starting over once again. But this time's going to be different.
You've been busy.
Just getting started. You know, until now, we've been looking at prosthetics from the wrong perspective. Why restore people to what they were when we can...
I wonder if this is...
Okay. I think that should do
because in the movies, Dr. Octavius was not like Peter's boss, was he? Just like Norman Osborn wasn't the mayor, so I wonder which is more faithful to the original comic story.
Everything okay?
Damn it! This is all your fault, Norman, you son of a...
Well, I know who you're not voting for in the next election. Sorry. I have a habit of making bad jokes in tense situations.
It was a good joke, Parker. Just a bit of an overreaction on my part.
No, don't worry. Why don't you take a break? I'll clean this up and get us ready for another test. So, hope you don't mind me asking, but it seems you and Norman have a bit of a history.
We were lab partners in college. Became friends. Decided to start a business. We both had visions of changing the world, just in different ways.
Wait, you were at Oscorp when it started?
I'm half the reason it's called Oscorp. In grad school, everyone called us the O's. Add Corp to that, and, well, it is a catchy name.
Well, why'd you leave?
Norman became more and more obsessed with genetics. He started a project I considered unethical. And there was this... Anyway, lawyers got involved. I chose to leave in exchange for a settlement. But that money didn't last very long. I've relied on grants ever since. If this project doesn't work...
Don't worry. It'll work. Let me just fix this up.
I'll brew some fresh coffee. Be sure to run a diagnostic on the control unit. Could be a short.
Huh. No good. Gotta reroute this circuit.
Can we just go around all the positive and negatively charged ones? I don't get it.
Oh, why don't you do the honors this time?
I think we did it.
Next step, neural interface.
That's a lot of work for you to do by yourself. Sure you can handle it?
Apparently not, judging by today's debacle.
Because I still haven't found another job.
My funds are still...
I know. It's okay. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. What's a few bucks when you're trying to change the world, right?
To changing the world.
Missed call from MJ. Doctor, I need to go, but I'll be back later.
Don't worry, the work will still be here when you get back.
What's that? Hey, sorry I missed your call. We still on for dinner?
Dinner? Oh, yeah. I was calling you about something else, but yeah, we should talk over dinner.
Offer still stands for me to come over and cook.
Oh, really? Well, I like to take risks. I'm still out, but I'll grab some stuff at the store and let you know when I'm home.
Okay, talk soon.
Wow, I'm shocked that
Right,
that didn't cause him to miss
Low
dinner.
expectations. It'll be hard to screw this one up. Guess I'll just freelance for a while until she calls.
There's still time to miss it, though, I'm sure. I want that backpack while we're right
We've got an
here.
armed robbery in progress. Please proceed to Chelsea ASAP.
I got an interesting tip today. Remember that barbaric beast named the Rhino? Apparently last night he almost escaped from his cell in the raft. How, you ask? Well, no one there seems to know, but they assure me he's been relocated to a more secure cell. Now, I'm no expert on Supermax prisons, but isn't the whole point of them that there isn't anything else more secure? I mean, he's a 700-pound maniac with an indestructible horn. If there's a more secure cell, why wasn't he in it?
units, a truck carrying an armed explosive is evading pursuit. Please proceed to Chelsea ASAP.
All right, I think this is a good place to wrap up for tonight. This was a fun session. Thank you for joining me. We will be back with more Spider-Man soon, I am sure, judging by how much fun this has been. Let's hear what MJ has to say.
Swinging over now. Prepare to be amazed.
We'll enjoy dinner with MJ when we do. But until next time, please do like and subscribe if you've not done so yet. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you hanging out with us whenever you can stop by, and we will see you on Of Mouse and Man again very soon.